The American dream has always meant freedom. Freedom to build a life, move for opportunity, and explore new horizons. For generations, the promise of a better future was tied to the ability to pick up and go wherever hope called. Whether it was chasing a new job, finding a safer neighborhood, or simply seeking adventure, mobility was at the heart of what it meant to be American. But today, that dream is slipping away. The freedom to move, once taken for granted, is now a luxury that fewer and fewer can afford. A housing crisis has quietly trapped millions, turning homes from symbols of stability into cages. The very places meant to shelter us now confine us, holding us back from the lives we want to lead. Unlike the crash of 2008, this is a slow, grinding gridlock. Sellers won't sell, buyers can't buy, and everyone feels stuck. The market is frozen, and the usual paths forward are blocked. People are trapped in jobs they want to leave, unable to pursue new opportunities or take risks that could change their lives. Cities they long to escape, neighborhoods that no longer feel like home, all become inescapable simply because moving is out of reach. And chapters they're ready to close remain open, as families wait for a chance to turn the page and start anew. Moving for a better school, a new job, or to be closer to loved ones, these once simple decisions have become tangled in red tape and rising costs. Or a fresh start has become a logistical and financial nightmare. The stress of uprooting a family is now compounded by uncertainty and fear. It's not just about buying a first home anymore. It's about being unable to move at all, even when life demands it. Take the couple in Ohio. A dream job in Colorado beckons, but leaving means losing a low mortgage rate and facing unaffordable prices. The cost of following their dreams is simply too high. Or empty nesters in Texas who can't downsize without paying more for less. The home that once fit their family now feels too big, but moving to something smaller is out of reach. Our homes, once wings, have become anchors. What was meant to lift us up now weighs us down. This crisis isn't just economic, it's about our spirit, our mobility, and our hope. It's about the dreams we put on hold and the futures we can't quite reach. Americans are naturally curious and mobile, but now, the path to a new beginning is blocked. The open road, once a symbol of possibility, now feels closed off. When housing costs keep us in place, it chips away at our sense of possibility. The walls that protect us also keep us from moving forward. The freedom to pursue the life we want, wherever it may lead, feels out of reach. And until we find a way to break free, the American dream will remain just that. A dream, waiting to be realized. Enter the lock-in effect, a technical term for a deeply personal dilemma that's reshaping the American housing market in ways we've never seen before. Millions of homeowners who locked in ultra-low mortgage rates during the boom years of 2021 now face a painful, often agonizing choice. Selling means giving up a rate under 3% for today's 6% or higher, effectively doubling monthly payments, even if you're just moving to a similar home in the same neighborhood. That asset you once celebrated, now, feels like golden handcuffs, keeping you tied to a place you may have outgrown. Over 80% of millennial homeowners have rates under 5%, making them the most locked-in generation yet. They should be driving the market, upgrading, downsizing, or relocating for new opportunities, but instead, they're staying put, frozen by the math. This creates a severe shortage of homes for sale, keeping prices high and discouraging movement for everyone, not just first-time buyers. It's a vicious cycle. High prices keep people from selling, and low inventory keeps prices high, making it nearly impossible for families to move forward. The human cost is real. A teacher in Florida can't move closer to family, a tech worker can't relocate for a better life, and countless others are forced to put dreams on hold. These aren't just financial decisions. They're about family, well-being, and the pursuit of happiness, core values that define the American dream. The inability to move means missed opportunities, prolonged stress, and a sense of being trapped by circumstances beyond your control. People feel stuck in lives that no longer fit, all because of a number on a loan document, a single decision made years ago that now shapes their future. The lock-in effect is paralyzing the market and freezing the American dream for millions of families across the country. Until this cycle breaks, millions will remain trapped, unable to move forward with their lives. The dream of mobility, of chasing new opportunities and building a better life, is on hold for an entire generation, waiting for a way out. While sellers are stuck, unable to make a move without risking their low mortgage rates, buyers face an even steeper climb, feeling the weight of a market that seems to move further out of reach every month. Home prices have soared 60% since 2019. The median home now costs over $412,000, a figure that was unthinkable just a few years ago. With today's mortgage rates hovering near multi-decade highs, monthly payments now top $2,500, requiring an income of $127,000 just to qualify for a typical home. Only 6 million out of 46 million renter households can afford that, leaving the vast majority priced out before they even start. The rest are locked out, no matter how hard they save or how many sacrifices they make along the way. Renters are squeezed too. Over 22 million spend more than 30% of their income on rent, a burden that leaves little room for anything else. And for 12 million, more than half their paycheck goes just to keep a roof overhead, making it nearly impossible to get ahead. Saving for a down payment or planning for the future feels impossible, as every month's rent chips away at any hope of building wealth. This isn't just a first-time buyer problem. It affects families, single parents, young professionals, and anyone trying to put down roots or build a stable life. The desperation is so real that over a third of Americans are hoping for a housing crash just to have a chance at owning a home. The system feels broken for those on the outside looking in, with barriers that seem to grow higher every year. The dream of homeownership is slipping further away for millions, turning what was once a cornerstone of the American dream into a distant hope. Remote work promised a new era of freedom. Work from anywhere, live your dream life. But the housing crisis has grounded would-be nomads before they can take flight. Affordable rentals in desirable places are scarce, and rents have skyrocketed everywhere. Digital nomads face fierce competition and high prices, even in smaller cities. Landlords prefer long-term tenants, leaving short-term renters scrambling for expensive options. The dream of roaming from place to place is replaced by the stress of finding the next affordable spot. It's not just nomads. Travel nurses, consultants, and anyone needing to relocate for work are struggling. High costs and low availability make moving for opportunity a financial gamble. What was once an exciting adventure is now fraught with anxiety about where to live. America's favorite travel destinations depend on service workers, but those workers can't afford to live there anymore. The influx of wealth and remote workers has driven up prices, pushing out the very people who make vacations possible. Many workers now commute hours from distant towns, adding stress and costs to already tough jobs. Businesses struggle to find staff, leading to understaffed restaurants and reduced services. Some workers cram into overcrowded apartments, others leave entirely, creating permanent shortages. This isn't just a worker problem, it threatens the soul of these destinations. A town can't thrive on tourism if its workers are priced out. Owning a vacation home was once a cherished dream, but now, it's riskier and more expensive than ever. Skyrocketing prices, mortgage rates, and especially insurance costs are hitting second homeowners hard. In high-risk areas, insurance premiums have doubled or tripled, and some owners can't get coverage at all. Property taxes are rising too, making the math even tougher. Rental income is less reliable with oversupply and new regulations. Many families are forced to sell beloved getaways. Potential buyers are scared off by unpredictable costs. The dream of a home away from home is fading, another casualty of the housing crisis. The housing gridlock is daunting, but the American spirit is resilient. We've faced big challenges before and found a way through. Solving this crisis means building more homes, especially affordable ones, by streamlining zoning and permitting. We need innovation in construction to lower costs and boost supply. Creative financial solutions can help, like letting homeowners transfer low-rate mortgages or helping first-time buyers with down payments. We must address soaring costs beyond the mortgage, like taxes and insurance, to keep homeownership sustainable. Renters need immediate relief and more affordable options. Restoring mobility is about restoring the American dream, so your zip code doesn't determine your destiny. A great job offer in a new city should be a reason to celebrate, not a source of anxiety. By working together, we can unlock the housing market and restore the freedom to find our place in the world. The door to opportunity and adventure can open again, if we choose to act.